Hey guys, it's up, Sparrow the Trio. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Ultra Sun. In the last episode, we took care of quite a bit of stuff, namely the trial and just a bunch of trainers. And then we got here to this part of the island, and we are continuing on remaining, exploratizing this tiny bit of land next to the Pokemon Center, because there were a couple trainers that we were still able to do here before moving on towards Po Town, because that is our main goal, is to get to Po Town, the big bad base of Team Skull. So yeah, pretty exciting times ahead of us, I would say. It's always fun to invade one of the evil team's bases, and honestly, Team Skulls is definitely one of my favorites. I think just the atmosphere in it is fantastic. And yeah, we'll see it shortly here, which is pretty cool. We still have Drax up front, because I mean, it just makes sense to have him up front. He's the hardest to level at the moment still, and I mean, he could use that experience, so it's always helpful. Jesse gets to level 42, wants to learn Iron Defense. That's not something I want him or her to learn. Now we have a Muck upcoming. I think it's an Alolan Muck, yeah, for sure. Even if it was a normal Muck, you know, would have been smart to stay in, because we do have Bulldoze, so we can do some maximum damage against it with super effectiveness. And we also have Stab. Knockoff will do a little bit of hurting then, because that removes our Eviolite. So if we would get any damage now, we would for sure take a whole lot more damage. But luckily, it's not the case, since this is the last Pokemon this trainer has. And we can move on towards the next fight. Now, I did see there was an item creeping right here, which is a PP-up. You know what? Always helpful to get those, especially near towards the end. We now have 33 totem stickers, look at that. I'm honestly having a big feeling that we will be able to get to 40 in this Let's Play for sure, so I can show you the second one as well, which is pretty cool. We have Preschooler Kendra with a Mimikyu, alright, so facing off against the Mimikyu already, that's crazy. It's like we just fought one, you know. I have a feeling this thing will outspeed me, so I think I'll just go for a Bulldoze. Just to at least make it slower. To then get rid of the disguise, of course, because that's, you know, that's Mimikyu's special ability. And right here it is basically still unnerved, and it doesn't lose any damage, so it's still very good. We know it, since, you know, we've used one of these before. Goes for Mimic, so he's gonna go for a Rock Slide as well. Alright then, buddy. Or no, he learned Rock Slide, that's what it was. Alright, Rock Slide, that's gonna finish off this Mimikyu, easy peasy. Down it goes. And that is this trainer done as well. Pretty easy, 2 trainers here. Like most of this game, most of the trainers don't have too many Pokemon to use, that they use. Anyway, we got a TM X Scissor in the meantime there. It's a pretty useful TM for sure. Let's see how useful. Can we maybe teach it to one of our boys? No one can learn it, so it's not like we're gonna use it now. And we're off to the next route, which is actually a meadow. The Ula Ula Meadow. We have this golfer, which I'm pretty sure asks us to defeat all these trainers. And who do we have here? It's Faba. Oh my, if it isn't Sparrow, where might you be off to? To see Team Skull. To see Team Skull? You mean you're going to their base in Po Town? Such awful thugs they are, tormenting poor Pokemon for no good reason. I swear I just don't know what to do with them. And just look at me, would you? Here I am, taking the initiative to travel Alola on my own to check on how Pokemon are doing. I've been trying to think through this Necrozma issue on my own. That sort of noble dedication is what you would expect of a president. Even, don't you agree? Yeah, sure. Not that a foolish child could. I mean, not that I would expect you to know. Anyway, do try to stay safe. Don't say I didn't warn you about Team Skull. Yeah, alright. He's warning us for sure, but honestly, I don't really need that warning, my buddy. I'll be more than fine. Looks like we have a couple trainers that we can fight here. And here we have another lady who wants to fight us, so we will of course play the challenge and challenge her in the battle. Torkoal, a fire type, you know what, we're getting these beautiful eats for our Pupitar though, so I'll take it for sure. This guy just sets out the sun. Alright then, that could be a threat for sure. Let's rock slide away. I think, yeah, he's gonna survive. Makes sense. He's gonna rapid spin. It's not gonna do anything, but he didn't get a speed buff. I'm thinking rapid spin doesn't give a speed buff in normal games. Probably correct. I'm just so radical red, or just not radical red build in general, but just ROM hack build in general, I think. Bowser hit 42, Madonna hit 42. Well, look at that. Whimsicott up next. Alright, well, I think that would be honestly a good choice here to go for Woody. Because we can drill pack that thing, and that'll probably boost us to level 42 as well. And then we'll have Drax up again. So it seems like we're kind of getting stuck in a loop with using Drax for most of the time. I have been seeing that for sure. So I think I want to try and maybe do something about that soonish. To maybe offset it here and there. Woody gets to 42. Beautiful. Michelle. Alright, alright. Let's see. We have this lady here. Who is guarding an item. We might encounter some wild Pokemon even because I didn't spray a repel just yet. Because there's barely any grass in this area to really spray a repel for. So I just didn't really think it would be worth the effort, you know. Up here we have a Floette. Luckily it's not an Aziz Floette, because that might actually have destroyed me. Jesus Christ. Battle Blizzard, oh boy, yeah, oh boy. Amazingly I survived. I think we're just gonna go for Bowser. I think Bowser might be a good shout here against our Floette. We haven't seen Bowser much in action, or too much in action. Because he is rather new still to the team, you know. Well, let's Flamethrower away. We get the Quick Claw Pop, beautiful. Okay, we don't take it out, that's for sure. It goes for grassy terrain. So you will get some health back, but hey, so do we at least. Yo, the wish came true, that's correct, I forgot about that wish. Fuck it, I'm gonna go for a Shell Smash. It's gonna outspeed me anyway here. It's not gonna do anything, we'll just heal that back instantaneously. Boom, here we go. +2, baby, and all our offensive stats and speed. So I think we will for sure outspeed this bad boy now. And we will for sure take it out with a +2 Flamethrower. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely powerful move. I love Shell Smash. It's just such a kind of risk and reward kind of play style. It's really fun to play. And especially just in Let's Plays, normal playthroughs, it's not really like a huge risk, you know. Alright, so I think, yeah, we have this lady here to the left, who will probably be the last trainer, except for, if you guys might remember, there is always a special kind of lady in these flower fields per region, per island, rather, not per region. So, yeah, that'll be pretty interesting to see once again. I definitely should have healed. Don't know why I didn't. I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit. Break. He's gonna screech me. You know what? It's gonna lower my defense, but I'm pretty certain this break will KO this thing. Absolutely. ×4. Sneasel, you're not living that. No way. Komala, alright, a normal type, and I think we'll actually bring out our big bad boy. Jessie. Or bad girl, rather. You have Komala with Comatose, so it's always sleeping or acting like it's asleep. Let's break. He's gonna Sucker Punch because he knows he's just dead either way. Break will for sure take this thing out. Absolutely gorgeous. That thing goes down. Easy peasy. Alright, before I forget now, let me go ahead and heal up our Drax, because he could use some healing once again. And then we'll go here. X-Spadef, thank you very much. Oh yeah, it's through the grass, you can just grab that. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to spray Repel for me to find that one out. Or just fuck it. Of course, as soon as I say fuck it, we encounter a wild Pokemon. Well, Who are we gonna encounter? Oh, the Oricorio from this region. Makes kind of sense. Why do I keep calling it region? It's an island. Sparrow / Jason, you know. Great job. Whatever. Let's just run past this. Get the Adrenaline Orb. Such a worthwhile item to get here to especially encounter in 2 wild Pokemon nonetheless. 2 of them. Hey, we got a Ribombee this time though. It's a new Pokemon we haven't seen yet. The is it no, it's Fairy Flying type? I'm honestly so mistaken. Bug Fairy? I'm always so confused by this thing's typing. I think it is Bug Fairy. I'm pretty sure it is. I could be fully mistaken though. It's just always one of those Pokemon I've never been able to just remember quite well. So this lady's gonna do the spin again. Change into her apparently outfit for today in this field for her Oricorio. So we know what we're gonna be fighting. We're gonna be fighting the first wild Pokemon we encountered in this area. An Oricorio, hell yeah. This is definitely, I think, the dopest looking one out of all of them. I think I prefer this one the most for sure. And a Rock Slide will destroy this thing into next year because it is a fire flying type. So he's gonna Teeter Dance us, which is for sure annoying because we get confused. We hit ourselves, alright. That's fine. Let's just go for another Rock Slide here. It's gonna double snap me, you know what? That's not gonna do anything because we are a beautiful rock type. We snap out already. Beautiful. This Rock Slide, once again, will just obliterate this thing. Till next year. Bye-bye, Oricorio. You are finished. Nice and easy. Alright, hey, that was quite the battle. Yes, that was indeed. And that was the Bale style of the Oricorios. Alright, so now she will be leaving and going to the last area. Because yes, we have one more area to encounter her in. And then up here, we have this tiny side area that we can explore. Which is just Lake of the Moon, and there's not really much going on at the moment. But there is something handy you can pick up here, which I want to show off, which is TM03 Psy Shock. So yeah, once again, a pretty good DM. Let me check if anyone on the team can learn it. That would be pretty good. But I was thinking, yeah, no one on my team is going to be able to learn that, I think, even in the end. So that's completely fine. But just wanted to show that off, that there's just a really, really good TM there that you try and want to grab, you know, for certain. Hello, worth it. Here we are back at the Ula Ula Meadow. Let's go back down because we have a golfer to beat. If you remember, the hardest trainer on this route, you know. The kahuna of this route, as they say. Let's see what he has in store for us. A worthy trainer, I will. He has Flame Orb power. Alright, Flame Orb power man. Let's see what you have in store. A Hariyama. Okay, yeah, this thing definitely has a Flame Orb potential. It's 39 as well, so this thing is actually quite highly leveled. I'm thinking this will probably go for a Fake Out, so I'm actually going to go for Woody. We're going to take the Fake Out no matter what anyway. And yes, he would have been better. Oh, Knockoff. Oof. Quite a lot of damage there. Sharp Beak has been removed, so that's for sure a bit rough. Because I don't think now our Drill Peck will kill. Ah, oh, barely. Come on, that's crazy, man. Yeah, Arm Thrust is for sure gonna kill if it hits more. Oh, we were saved. We were saved. Saved by the burn, saved by the only 2-time hits. Not really saved by the burn, but whatever. An Alakazam, alright. So, Alakazam. I think Alakazam we're gonna go for... Probably, I think this might be... Whatever, I'll just go for Drex. I think just Drex will be able to do fine here. I was just contemplating too much there. Because I think I know what this guy wants to do with a Flame Orb. Let's pay back. He's gonna Psy Beam me. This is definitely gonna hurt. Payback will do some damage as well, though. Absolutely. Just straight kills it already. Jesus Christ. Beautiful damage. Jesse gets to 43. We kill Golfer Dean. Beautiful. With that, that is a next guy beaten, and he is willing to give us one of his flame orbs. So that is once again a very useful item, so you definitely want to pay attention to fighting these trainers in these routes, because once again they give, most of the time they give pretty good rewards, so it's always worthwhile checking that out. Right here we are on route 17. This guy is apparently not good in fights. Let's go in here, because there is a sticker. That's actually a thing I remembered. Doesn't seem like we can heal ourselves here though, so that's actually a thing I think I remembered from before. So let's Charizard glide real quick back down to this place, just so we can heal back up at a speedy manner, you know, because I have a certain goal I want to get to in today's episode. And that is definitely reaching Po Town is definitely on the main goal for today, which I think we'll be able to reach. We just have that one more route to beat, and we're pretty much there. Alright, so now we are fully healed up. The squad is ready to go on the adventure once more. Let's pick our Charizard glide once again, because I'm pretty sure... Yes, sir, we can just... Oh, we can't fly there yet. Why can't we fly there yet, man? Well, we can fly to... the Ula Meadow, at least. Let's see where it plunks us down. Oh, right here. That's honestly not too bad. That's at least a bit closer, you know. So now let's go upwards here. And let's actually explore this route this time around. Because we have some things to do for sure. First things first is this Team Skull Grunt, because yes, we are getting in their territory. We're going to be fighting quite a lot of Team Skull Grunt members here, for certain. Quite a lot of them, actually. And that is a fun time, but will also be a quick time, because most of these will just have low-level, weak-ish Pokemon. So you know what? We're just going to blast through most of these battles at a pretty quick pace. So that'll be fine. He's just gonna get a free Sucker Punch off. Alright then, buddy. That's definitely a bit annoying for sure. Up next we have a Haunter. We can for sure stay in 100%. Because I'm fairly certain a Payback will just kill this thing. Confuse Ray. It's gonna be annoying. Please don't hit yourself, buddy. I know you can do it, Drax. Come on, man. I know you can pull through. Come on, buddy. Hell yeah. Payback goes through. Takes out the Haunter. Bye bye it goes. And that is the first trainer defeated from this area. So that is, we're going on a pretty good schedule. And I think if we want to go to the right here first though, because we have a little bit of a rock section going on with a couple of items. We got a lemonade. Free lemonade right there. I think that's just a shortcut to bypass the grass, which I think I'll just do real quick. I think there is an item hiding there, so let me just check that out. It's a full heal, you know what? We'll take those for free. Alright, now let's see. I think most important one was to the left. Don't know if we would be missing out anything on the right there, but I guess we'll see. Well, there's more grass here to encounter some more wild Pokemon. That's always beautiful. Looks like we're finding a new wild Bisharp. That's quite interesting. Let's just run away from that, because I'm not interested in fighting you, buddy. I'm very sorry, but I'm just not really. And you know what? Just to be on the certain side, let me go ahead and spray one of these handy-dandy repels that we do have plenty of. And by plenty, I mean only 6 remaining after this one, so I guess not so plenty. Right here, we do have a TM, Rock Slide, so that is a pretty good TM. That is for hella certain. Yeah, there is a trainer there, so let me definitely go down here again. Of course, now I spray the repel, you know, when we're literally doing the big rosy around this freaking area. Like, yeah, man, there's also an item there. Alright, so now that we know, let's go down here and then grab this item. for the nest ball and then go to the left. Because we do have a trainer to fight, which is of course another Team Skull member, because this is basically their street, their turf, their area they're protecting. So it makes sense that this area is quite overrun by the whole lot of them. Marini, the nice and water poison type. So I think we can for sure go ahead and bulldoze this lad. So I think we're actually quite at a good advantage here that Drax has been leading for this quite minute and just been mopping every one of these leads Pokemon. It's just fantastic to not switch your lead all the time. Up next to Grimer. Once again, that's an easy stay in. Gotta love it. Just bulldoze away, baby. And this should pull us over the edge to get to level 43. Which would be fantastic. Yes, sir, it does. That is great. Alright, so he is ever so closer to just getting a tiny lead. I would love to get him just a slight lead over everyone else. That would be fantastic. And I think a thing I remember is if you just smash this, there's just a totem sticker right there. So you might as well just, you know, grab that real quick. It's super easy to just have. And up here, this lady wants to fight us. I was gonna say, I was for certain that lady was gonna want to fight us. Alright, let's see what she has in store. Because she didn't seem really too interested in fighting us at first. You have an Ekans. That is something very easy to beat, I think. Probably will have Intimidate though. Let me see. Yep, alright. Has Intimidate for certain. But I think we can still get rid of this thing. Bulldoze should still be plenty. It's just an Ekans, man. Like, yeah, 100%. It's just an Ekans. I knew that thing was not going to be able to survive, even with an Intimidate off. That just wouldn't make too much sense, in my opinion. Repeller off. I don't think we need any, because I'm pretty sure down that area was just those extra berries. Yo, what's up? You want to join Team Skull? Hold up, is that a Z-Power ring? For real? You're actually on the Island Challenge? Alright then, I get it. Came to laugh at us losers who gave up on the Island Challenge, huh? You showed up so suddenly and got the nerve to laugh at me? Well, damn, looks like we are fighting a couple of Team Grunt, yeah. A couple of Grunt members, which is actually a double fight. Look at that, a double battle. Always lovely to do one of these. We have Scraggy and Pawniard. Two big Gen 5 boys. And I think we will go for a break on Scraggy, and I think we'll just go on Flamethrower, even though it's weakened in the rain for the other one. Scraggy does go down. That's already one of them down. Pretty easy. Bowser gets some experience, gets to level 43. That is beautiful. Woody gets to 43 as expected. We are getting Metal Clawed, tiny bit of damage. Flamethrower here should still do quite a lot. It just straight kills, because the rain doesn't matter for our Turtonator or Bowser boy. Hell yeah. We've defeated both grunts, and that is quite easy. Alright. Not fair, I hate strong kids like you. I'm not letting you in. Oh gosh darn it. You there, boy. Seems to me you're trying to get into Po Town. You're sure you've thought this through? You'd better be ready if you're thinking of coming in here, ready to live as Team Skull or ready to take on Team Skull. You really think you're ready for that? I am. I guess everyone has their own reasons. I've got my reasons too, for doing what I do. I'll have them let you in. If you don't make it, I'll be sure your remains at least get back home. That's crazy, bro. What a crazy sentence. But look at here. Here we have it, boy. It's Po Town. Hell yeah. Absolutely love the atmosphere in this place. Huh? What's this numbskull doing here? Oh, what? Oh, what should we do? Forget about it. We've got this we've got this barricade. Do you really want to bother moving it out of the way just to take one kid on? True. Go home. You're not coming in here, got it? Not unless you find some Pat True here. It's like they're giving us a hint to go looking somewhere, you know? Pretty sure on the right there is a handy dandy item, which is a max repel, yo. Always nice to grab a max repel to use. Don't think there's anything far to the left here. Nope. We can go in here though. And there is a totem sticker right there. That's 36 already. Right, up next. Dude, weren't you beheaded? You shouldn't have come in here, you. Now you're gonna make me get it. Gosh darn it. I hate when I skip accidentally over a line. But hey, shit just happens. Let's fight just a couple more Team Skull Grunts, because we've actually gotten to the area quite quicker than I anticipated. In Po Town, here we are. Look at the background. I love this battle background as well. This is such a cool looking place. Absolutely love the vibe. Just encaged in a wall, fighting the evil team that has multiple houses, a big ass mansion, all for them. It's just so cool, man. I love the vibe. I love this hideout. It's so different compared to the other hideouts we've ever had, so I think it's just really cool. Then again, that's kind of what Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon really do, is stand themselves quite out from the rest of the games. That barricade made us soft. There's something to regret, alright? Hey yo, barricader, no, we ain't letting you go. Alright, so this guy wants to throw some fists at us. I guess so, buddy. I guess so, you know. Team Skull Grunt. Trubbish. Oh boy. This should be a pretty easy KO here. It's just a Trubbish. So we will be more than fine. Let's go ahead and bulldoze away. Down it goes. Trubbish out the window. Madonna gets to 43. Look at that. Madonna, the last to level up. That's a very rare occurrence. We needed that barricade after all. Come on, hold back a little. Nah, man, we ain't gonna hold back. Alright, don't go in the Pokemon Center unless you want to pay to heal up your Pokemon. Let's grab these totem stickers. I mean, it's not like it's an insane amount of money you need to buy, but... I was gonna say, Mr. Man, I want you to see me. Team Skull Gruntington. Let's see what you have in store for us. We have a Drowsy, alright, you know, a Drowsy is something we can easily handle as well, I would say. It's just a pretty easy Psychic type. We're gonna go for a Payback, since that is super effective on our bad boy. Doesn't kill, because Drowsy is a bit thick. Goes for Psych Up. Don't really know if there were any, you know, stat changes for us, but I guess whatever. It's fine. Drowsy now goes down, and that is yet another Team Skull Grunt beaten. We're definitely beating them quite easy here. It just makes sense. They are fairly easy to beat. As you can see, there is a double battle awaiting us with an item. So this is just basically an extra battle. That's all this is, but honestly worth it. You guys know me and the extra battles that we can do. Always prefer to go for him. You have two Lady Skull Grunts with Eradicate and a Golbat. Alright. Those are some hefty big boys. And I think we are gonna go for a Rock Slide. And I think we will go for Charge Beam to probably finish off that Golbat. Oh, I guess we get to move first. Well, I think Rock Slide will definitely take care of the Golbat now. I'm fairly certain it will, at least. Big damage here, hopefully. Yes, sir, takes out the Golbat. Does okay damage against the Eradicate. We get some great experience, and we flinched Eradicate. There's no way. Unlucky, buddy. Unlucky. Let's just go for a stab Dragon Pulse. It's the most effective on this Eradicate, just in case we do need it. But Brick Break will just absolutely clear this Eradicate. No issue whatsoever. Two easy battles to beat. Two easy Skull members. Full Restore, that's always a handy item to just get for free pretty much. Alright, so here to the left, don't think there's anything special here. We can go through this one, of course. Now we have yet another trainer on top of this car. And let's see what he has in store for us. Mr. Carman. Team Skull Grunt has an Ekans. Alright, so we're gonna get intimidated straight away once again. But we do know that a Bulldoze will take out this Ekans. So that is at least one advantage that we do have. Yes, intimidate me all you want, buddy. Let's go ahead and Bulldoze. And Ekans goes down, as we know. Now we are minus attack, I do know this. But yeah, bro, we can for sure stay in here. It's just a Salandit. This thing is gonna die a billion times over. Bye bye, Salandit. Alright, so down that boy goes. And that is yet another trainer beaten. And I think we will probably do just one more fight. See if this guy wants to fight. Nope, he doesn't want to fight apparently. I do believe there's probably one more waiting us over the edge here. Yes sir, this a woman right here. I think that is actually as well as... I'm pretty sure that will be the last trainer in the outside area. If I might I might be mistaken. But I wanted to get to Bowtown, and I think stopping right before the big mansion of Bowtown is also a pretty good deal. Then in the next episodes we'll check around all around the big mansion. Don't think I should probably stay in here, so let me actually move the heck out of here. Let's go to Bowser. Because Bowser is also a bit slowish to level up. Might as well get him the extra level up as soon as possible as well. Leaf Blade's not gonna touch us, yeah. Did no damage whatsoever. We're just gonna Flamethrower, even though it's in the rain. Only hurts our damage slightly. Doesn't nuke us completely, you know. Sometimes it does feel like that though, but still. Marini, we can once again... Oh, we couldn't stay in. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I mean, this thing is just super bulky. We might sit here for a bit, charge beaming. We get the shot. We get the quick claw pop. Hell yeah, baby. Well, actually, I guess that's not too bad. Especially now with the plus attack boost. Poison jab, yep, that's fine. Let's go for a Dragon Pulse and kill the Marini. Down it should go. Easy peasy. Yep. Alright, Marini goes down. Ooh, howdy trainer. I guess so, yeah. Alright, I think on that note though, we will wrap up right here. I think in the next episode we will of course be checking out the rest of Bowtown, and we will probably go in the big mansion and see what the hell is up, and probably meet one of my favorite characters or evil team leaders in all of Pokemon games. So yeah, pretty excited for that. Stay tuned for the next episode, guys.